Jesus, not me. 'Cause I throw hands. Judge me, please don't try me. 'Cause I fight. I know what he said about getting shot. But if you touch me on my hand, we gon' have to square. So, Judge Jesus, please don't try me. 'Cause I fight. I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus, don't try me. 'Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me. Because I fight. Oh, you said, turn the other cheek. That's one part of the Bible that just don't sit right with me. So try Jesus, please don't try me. 'Cause I fight. I have no problem laying these hands.
Alright, so welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Um, okay, so if you haven't had a chance to check out the description box, please do so while the song is playing, because then you'll know basically what my lives are going to be about. I will put in the description box briefly what I will be talking about or discussing, or I'll just be rambling and you can just read it just because I don't know. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate you. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. And so today is my fourth episode of my Talk About It Tuesdays. I missed last Tuesday, but I did it on a Wednesday, and I still think that it was successful. So yeah, in the last 7 days, so much stuff has happened. A lot of stuff I don't really care to talk about. So much stuff I don't even know where to start. Uh, so people are probably gonna be in and out. Um, Shawana asked what time I was gonna go live. It was supposed to be at 7:30, but I had to deal with my niece, and she wanted to play, so I had to deal with her. So we did bath time, we did some playtime, and now she's with her mom, my sister, on the other side of the house. So hopefully they'll be quiet. Hey, Foot Soldier, thank you for coming. I'm fine. How are you? And thank you for dropping down. So I don't know if she's gonna come in, but the link is pinned, I think. So if she wants to hit it, she can. That's fine by me, and we can have a discussion. And if she don't, then it is what it is. That's good. It's probably gonna be within my commentary, uh, because I'm allowed to talk about whatever, and this is Talk About It Tuesdays. So okay. Um, so my day today was very kind of hectic. Um, I had to change some stuff over with my niece's insurance. So I was on the phone for a long ass time getting transferred all the way around just to be told finally that there was no changes that needed to be made and her card was good. So I don't know what happened at her doctor's appointment, but yeah, she could have been seen. Hey Bonnie, thank you for being here. But she could have been seen. So that was a waste of like telling us that she can't be seen. She needed a new insurance card, and then I be on the phone all day being transferred all over the place, only to be told that her insurance card is good and she could have been seen. So now her appointment is pushed to March. So yeah, um, I don't even know if they need shots at 3. I don't even know if that's what she was going for shots. I'm not sure. I know it's like a wellness checkup. Um, hold on, Bonnie. I need my other phone. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up on my phone because I don't have anybody in here. Yeah, it was for Soldier. A real inconvenience. So that's what I spent the latter part of my day doing on hold. Hold on one second. Hey Hazel, thank you for being here. Okay, now I can see it better. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the Grammy thing that I saw. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so I can believe it, but I can't believe it. But I can believe it. I heard Jay Z's speech, and he wasn't lying. But I always thought that Beyonce did get nominated for like album of the year, so that kind of shocked me when he said it. But I was kind of surprised because I thought he was trying to pull like uh what's that? Uh, God, a Kanye West type thing. Like he probably, well, he can't get blackballed because he don't do music or anything anymore. But do y'all think that it's gonna hurt Beyonce with him making a speech like that? Hey, Vibrant, he just basically accepted that award and basically said "fuck you" to them, and I was shocked. You don't think so, Hazel? I was shocked though. I was like, "You really saying that?" And it really would have made like I don't know, because the way he was talking, I thought he was gonna turn around and hand it right back to him. Where's my charger? I thought he was gonna hand the thing right back to him. Like, but you could keep it. That's how I thought he was gonna end the whole speech with. Pretty much. Well, yeah, it did need to be said. It was long overdue, and I could understand where he was coming from. I'm over her too. Like the fact that she was sitting there acting all shocked, like she didn't know she was gonna make history. It just, I, I'm like, come on. The only one I was genuinely, the only two I was genuinely excited to see them excited for was Billie Eilish and Scissor. Those was the only two I was happy for. I didn't even know she was still making music. I thought she was doing red, residency in Vegas. I didn't even know like all her old songs and stuff. I didn't even know. I can never find her fucking black lighter. Shit. I didn't even know she was doing that. I thought she was. Yeah, I honestly didn't know she was still making music. Honestly. And then I saw Fantasia tried to dance with Beyonce, and Beyonce really wasn't trying to fuck with her like that. That was embarrassing. Like she shouldn't even stopped at her table in front of her. Beyonce kind of looked at her like, "Girl, if you don't get away from me," And then another thing, she could have did better. She really truly could. I That wasn't her best. That really wasn't her best. And then the lady, that bald headed lady that was singing that one song, she just fucked it all up. I don't even think the song even went that way. I don't know if she was off tune. I don't know if she was trying to sound like the singer. I don't even know if it was a man or a woman that even sung the song, but she sounded horrible. And the arrangement that that dude, that Baptiste dude did with that lady, I did not like that arrangement. Part of it I liked towards the end, but he was everywhere with it. Yeah, she probably would have. Yeah, but I've never really heard her sing soulful stuff like that. Like as far as uh, you mean to choreograph it? Yeah, I wish Holly would have won in her category. That would have been dope. I wish she would have performed. She did perform, but she performed at what do you call those things where they have them come out and speak in front of people? Um, a panel type thing. Hallie performed at one of those things, but I don't know which one it was. But I know it was during Grammy weekend. So I wish she would have performed because her sister performed on the Grammys when she first came out. But I understand she had a new baby and all that. But that would have been nice if she would have performed. So it'd be nice if she go on and drop an album so she can be nominated next year. But yeah, Taylor, and then Taylor gonna have the nerve to announce that she's coming out with her album and all this other stuff. Like, mm. And I don't know what was going on with Miley Cyrus and her hair. That was just awful looking. I don't know. Is she going through a crisis at a young age, or is she just trying to be like her godmommy? Cause Dolly hair is like that. She must have been spending too much time in Nashville while she was writing her album or something. Cause, uh, that was not it. But for the most part, I skipped through a lot of it because I watched it on Paramount, so I was able to. But for the most part, it was alright. It wasn't nothing that you should just brag about. It wasn't that good. It could have been better. I didn't see the last one. I didn't care to watch it, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, so then stuff that's been going on. Okay, so I don't know if she's gonna come or not. Uh, Hold on, let me see. No, there's nobody backstage. And I really don't want to speak on this twice. So again, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Do y'all have anything in particular that y'all want to talk about? Because I could be all over the place. I do want to say this. Okay, you stupid trolls. Let's talk about this. You stupid trolls. Okay, I care less. And just because I'm speaking about this doesn't mean that I care. Okay. And even though I say you must care because you're talking about it, I'm just reminding you I don't care. Don't remind me when I pop in a chat that you saw me somewhere, okay? Because I go everywhere. I drop down everywhere. Okay? And if you saw me this place and that place, that means you were there too. I happen to be the one that was brave enough to drop down and speak to people in that particular chat. So what does it matter if I'm wherever? You want to call me messy, but you're a part of a sector that is messy. Make it make sense. You tell me I'm carrying bones, but you're part of a sector that people carry bones. Make it make sense. It don't. So how about you just leave me be and let me do me? And if people don't want me in their chat and don't want me on their panel, they will block me. Um, dang, who is that? I saw an article about it, but I can't think right now at the top of my head because I skipped over it. I know, if I'm not mistaken, somebody named Killer Mike, uh, won best rap album. And I'm like, he still make music? I was confused about that. They didn't show that on TV. It was one of those awards they gave off of TV. Like they probably gave it, but it was cut out, or they gave it in the pre-show or something like that. But okay, so I really don't care that y'all are reminding me that you see me. Thank you for continuing to watch me. I appreciate the fact that you are continuing to watch me. Thank you for reminding me once again that my channel is sorry and boring and nobody watches me. Clearly, you are watching me. You remind me every single time that you see me somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep watching. Moving on. I don't want to have to keep reminding y'all. I don't care. This app is hilarious. You click it on, you act a fool, you do what you do, and you click off of it and you live real life. You can really tell how many people don't talk to real people in real life. It's sad. It really is sad. Like, come on, y'all. Learn how to take a break. It's okay to click off of it every now and then. I was consumed at one time for 3 years. I know what it's like. Trust me. I was part of a group of people that got on here from sunup to sundown, barely having any sleep. Always on here, looking at shadows and reflections, thinking that we're some fucking detectives. 24/7, month after month, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, for 3 years. I had to break free and get over that shit so I can speak on it. It ain't healthy. It is not healthy at all. I had to remember that life needs the life. And then I started letting life life. You might see me throughout the day, but it doesn't mean that I'm not doing stuff throughout my day. You do have headphones. You do have smart TVs. You have AirPods. I mean, car radios. I mean, it's okay. Trust me. I know we click off for about 15 minutes. We don't miss about a week of YouTube. And it's hard to catch up. Trust me. I know. But it's okay, people. There is life outside of YouTube. And I understand that sometimes this is all that a lot of people have. That y'all can't take it so serious and be so emotional about it. The only thing that bothers me is the slick shade, especially now. This is where my commentary comes in. Especially when you cool with somebody for a long ass time, and then they all of a sudden start throwing shade at you, and you can't figure out what the fuck you done to them to make them start throwing shade at you, because you could have been throwing shade at them, but you keep your mouth closed out of respect of the fact that you've been knowing them. You don't do to them what other people do because you've known them for a long time. And I'm not saying known them like personally known them, but you've known of them, you've been around them long enough to say you've been within like a family dynamic group with them for a long time. So when you see other people disrespecting them and they're on panels and they don't know how to read the room, you don't join in because that would be wrong. So you just continue on the conversation or don't continue on with the conversation with somebody else outside of what the room is saying. But then you jump on a panel and then you get shaped on that shit. But then they act dumb and remedial and they act as if they don't know what you're talking about when you go to them direct and ask them what's the problem. They can't remember. But yeah, I've been hanging out in the month three sector lately, and it can be tiring, but soldier, if you let it get to you like that. But if you click off of it and you go live life, these people shouldn't live rent free in your head. We went through that before. You know it for a fact. That was back then. Back then, that stress, all that fighting back and forth and all that, that should have gave you a backbone. Because the people we come across now, man, that shit don't even phase at all. It's laughable. Now, had I would have came across some of these people back then, oh yeah, I would have probably been affected, but not no more. Not no more at all. Well, yeah, I've been over there and I've asked questions on a couple of panels because I just been wanting to get a better understanding. I've been hanging out over there for 2 years, but I just dropped down this past year. Well, about 9, 10 months ago. Start dropping down in chats and speaking. Some of them are very welcoming, and I'm learning a lot more and a lot more these past few weeks as far as like key players surrounding his death and all that stuff. And I'm starting to put two and two together. In my opinion, it seems that it was just by happenstance. It was just for the simple fact that him being famous, it just so happened he was messing around. He had enemies. He had ops. He was messing around with one of his ops baby mamas who made him accessible slash easy to get to, and then it got arranged, and that's how they got to him. No, they didn't give me a hard time. They're not that bad. Now, I've seen some people from the beef sector go over there to Mahea's panel, like I want to say the latter part of last year, and they were getting dogged out on that panel by all kind of dudes. And they kept going back and going back and going back. Now I don't understand how you could take that type of abuse That's just crazy to me. Ain't no nigga for to talk to me crazy like that. For real. Like dog you out completely and then you turn around and go back the next night and get dogged out like that again. And turn around the next night and get dogged out like that again. As if you like it. Speaking of being dogged out, so every couple of weeks I drop down in Nessa's chat and I'll troll her. And I'll say something that gets under her skin, which causes her to give me a little cuss out. But then I'll turn around and hit her panel and she'll talk next to me like she did last night. It's just something that I do to her. So, of course, when she was trying to leave last night, I had to type in her chat that her reads don't hit no more, especially after she let somebody call her 5011 bitches, which they don't. They actually make it more laughable. So everything she was saying, I was cracking up laughing even harder. And then when I jumped on her panel, she didn't have the same smoke, which she never do. So for those of you think that I was affected by it, I wasn't. I was there yesterday. Which part? You talk about when she was calling her all kind of stupid bitches and dumb hoes? Yeah. And then I left, and then I came back towards the end. And then when she was about to leave, I typed in the chat that her reads don't. I told her your reads don't hit no more, especially after you let somebody call you 5011 bitches and dumb hoes. And then she gave me a good 3 minute read, well, so-called reading, and I laughed or dragged or whatever you want to call it. But they don't hit the same. They didn't hit the first time around, which I wish she would get her notebook out and write me some new ones. It was sad. It was sad to see because people say she been abused before, whether it was physical, mentally, verbally, whatever. And it's sad to see somebody to hear about somebody going through something like that in their life, that traumatic, and then allowing somebody to talk to them like that, like a lot of in front of hundreds of people, and take it and not say anything back. That just something has to be wrong with you mentally. That's not love. That's not even caring. That just means that person don't give a fuck about you. That they can make you feel like shit in front of everybody. But it's crazy how you'll turn around and go right back. But we all have those relationships in our life. We all was young, we was all dumb, but you're a little too old. 'Cause I heard you was in your 40s or damn near close to it. You ain't young like you claim you are. I just hope when I get as old as these people, I don't be on the internet acting a goddamn fool. Some of these people on this YouTube is too damn old to be acting the way they acting. Pretty much. It's all entertainment. It's like I told her the day before. I think if they keep their shit offline, she let her do her entertainment, collect her coins, and then get off and have whatever it is they have offline, they will be fine. But they can't do that because of jealousy. But it's still not a healthy relationship. But if you put it online, people are going to talk about it. That's it. That's all. And if you don't like people's opinion, don't put it online. That's another thing let's talk about. Let's talk about the fact, because this is Talk About Tuesday. Again, when you come in, hit the like. Even when you leave out, thumbs it up, thumbs it down. I don't care. Share out the video, comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Share it. Yeah, but I'm so used to each person's voice that I've learned the last couple of years of listening to them to distinguish which voice is which. So I kind of picked up on what's being said, even though I can't really. Yeah, you kind of learn, especially if somebody's saying something that you really want to hear. You kind of pick up on how to tune the other one out, so you can focus on what that one person's saying, so you can catch the shade. I don't know. You kind of develop it over time. But okay, so another thing I want to talk about. You click in these chats, right? And the comment section in these chats are supposed to be for subscribers. You want your subscribers to have their own mind and to be free thinkers. But why is it that us subscribers can't comment our own thoughts and our own opinions within a chat without getting blocked or timed out? Why do y'all content creators have so much of a problem with somebody not agreeing with what you're saying, or feeling a different kind of way, or thinking a certain kind of way, or having another opinion, and then y'all discussing it? Right. That's what see, while you were typing that, I didn't even know what you were typing. And we were on the same page as far as thought. But it's not only her, it's a lot of people. It's only a handful of chats, not even a handful of chats. It's less than a handful of chats out here that I've visited frequently, that I visit, that I can go in and say whatever, and they don't even care. And even if you want to get on the panel and voice your opinion, you can do that. And it won't be no problem at all. But then there's some, they don't like what you say and they block you completely out. And you'll be like, well, damn, you can't even say nothing. You can't even feel a certain type of way. You can't even voice your own opinion. You want everybody to feel the way you feel. You don't want somebody to disagree with you. You don't want to be wrong. To me, that's crazy. And that's crazy. That's really, really crazy. But guess what? You can't stop me from listening in the clouds, because I'm still going to be tuned in. So you really ain't stopping nothing. Because I really don't have to drop down in your chat to listen to you. And I still have a channel in a community wall. The only thing is, you're not important. People are not important enough. Like, you have to really, really now. Okay, back then, yeah, I would crick up my live and go the hell off on you. But now, you have to really, really, really get on my under my skin for me to just hit live and just cuss you completely the fuck out and make you feel like shit, because I don't care like that no more. A lot of people watch from the clouds vibrant because they're scared to drop down, because they support somebody who don't support that person who they might like watching, and they're afraid to get unaccepted into the other group of where they watch, or they're afraid that they're gonna get told on. Kind of like what people do to me. Like the last few weeks, I've been it's like randomly people have been telling me, "Oh, I see you over here. Oh, I seen you doing this. Oh, I seen you," and I'm like, I don't care. And like, what the fuck is people really gonna do to each other? Nothing. They are vicious because people take this wrench stuff a little too serious. They take that wrench job way too serious, like way too serious. I'm telling you, you go into a J4K chat, everybody is lit up blue. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. I think I have about five of y'all, and that's just in case somebody can't be here. But I can always count on Vibrant to be here, and I appreciate that. Yes, she did, and I don't even like her. But you know what? I went in her chat first other, and I asked her one night she was drunk, and she had just came. It was the night before. It was the same night that she had got under lemon skin, and he went off on her. Or she was trying to take over his panel and got mad because he wasn't protecting her, and she went live on top of him for the second time. She went live first, called him stupid, then went back over there, got mad, then went live again. So I go over there and no, then she went to Nest or something like that. And then she left Nest and went live. So I go over there and I'm like, and she's complaining, talking about she's never going back. And I said, well, why do you keep going back? Because you always say you're not gonna go back, then you keep going back. And then she was like, oh, because there was a method to my madness. Oh, because I was over there gathering information. Oh, because I had a plan. Now I see what her fucking plan was, and she executed it. She did what she did, and kudos to her. Head clap. You did that, and I didn't think you was smart enough. But hey, I guess you played them before they played you. The thing is, she could have deaded all that had she would have just forwarded the emails over. And then the fact that it's like she want her to think something. That's why she didn't forward it over to her. These people are killing me with these I got receipts, but then they don't show these receipts. Kind of like Kimmy with these text receipts. Like Shelly showed this particular thread, but then Kimmy get online and had Mahaya and Jazz up there and showed everything prior to the conversation that showed her saying that Tracy told her that Ben sent her the pic. Why you didn't show that part? You showed everything leading up to that conversation and thought you popped something. No. How about you show that part? So I left Shelly a comment and I said, how about you just screen record or record yourself, opening up your phone, clicking on the messages, scrolling through until you get to that message. That way people can believe that the messages is real and then your screenshots are not fake. And that would shut her the hell up about those messages. And then she really would have to do the same thing. And that would resolve everything. But maybe she don't need to since Jay Wilson said that Shirley receipt was real. Which is crazy because I found out today people found his church. I was like, dang, they don't dox the man church. Found him on Facebook singing. I guess they don't have no piano because they was a cappella and all off key. But hey, when you sing it to the Lord, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. No, she don't never have no fucking receipt. She only claims she do, and people fall for it. I don't have a problem or issue with her. I like watching her. She's very entertaining, but nobody never calls her out. I think I'm blocked in her chat too. I know I'm blocked in VS chat now. I've been seen too many places, too many for her liking. Bitch, I don't care. You're not gonna stop me from listening. Talk about buying membership. I wish I would. I'm gonna hang out in the clouds until I be gifted again. And I ain't even gonna talk about the other person because then she'll slurp down somebody stalking her. So I'm gonna let that speak for itself with those comments. Y'all can go and search and figure that out. That bitch delusional, per usual. She needs help. Because the only one saying her name is herself. Nope, they don't. They just want to be included. But that camera slip though was nothing pretty. She had the nerve to say that what hairstyle was hers, but her bang was glued to her forehead, stiff as a bug. And then that camera slip showed that it was only probably about 2 inches long. But I guess she had a wig on and that was supposed to be her leave out. Child, I don't know. It was crazy. But she ain't gonna address that. She'll avoid that at all costs. But I'm gonna check again and see. I still don't see you back there. And I'm approaching my hour mark. Y'all, I think it's gonna rain because my body hurts so bad. Oh yeah. On YouTube, you could be all you could be. On YouTube, you could pretend to be who you want to be. On YouTube, you could pretend to have all you can have. You live this life, this Lander's life. You can pretend, child, foot soldier. Remember, we had lawyers or paralegals that was really secretaries. Child, we had it all. Crazy ass damn folks on here. I'm telling y'all, click off. It's okay. It ain't going nowhere. Sometimes I wonder, do anybody sleep? I know I can't sleep at night. So I'm thankful for my hands. Now, I'll tell you, I fall asleep on them niggas over there. Then I'll wake up to go pee, and I know they still on, and I'll pop them on my TV, and I'll pull out my phone, and I'll be in a chat. Then I'll fall asleep again. I wake up about 5:30, 6:30, and be participating in the chat all over again. So he goes off at 7. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, Vibrate, you need to put out a newsletter or something. Let these people know how to do it. I'm telling you. I take sleep medicine, but it don't even kick in. It kick in when it don't need to kick in. My iron keeps me tired, but I can't sleep at night. I take Reserum, and it does not help at all. My Reserum want to kick in when the birds start chirping. I can't go to sleep then, and it's crazy because I can promise y'all, it's about to be 9 o'clock, right? I can promise y'all the reason it is silent in my house is because my sister don't let my niece take her quote unquote nap, even though she had one at 12:30, 1:30 today. Because I know about before 3 she was up running around because that's when I started my lasagna. And she was laying in the bed watching Red Panda. Now I don't know what Red Panda is, but it's a movie on Disney Plus, and she calls it Red Panda, and it's got a song on the at the end of it that says uh 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 oh, I did it on my oh. Oh no, they up because I hear it. I hear them. I think the group in there is called Red Panda. Child, I don't know, but she's obsessed with that. But first, she was obsessed with what was she obsessed with? I forgot. But now it's Red Panda. I'm trying to get her to watch The Mermaid, but she won't watch it. Oh yeah, the chat cracks me up in these rooms. Sometimes if you don't even want to hear what's going on the panel, you just turn the volume down, mute it, and just go along with the chat and just be cracking up with the chat. You don't even need the volume. Sometimes I'll put the chat on my TV and I'll just be sitting here and just pay attention to the chat and have it on mute. She's 3. But yeah, I'm trying to get her into Mermaid, but she'll watch the cartoon Mermaid, but only for a little while. She like Lion King, but not as much as this Red Panda movie now. Oh, she was into Nightmare Before Christmas or Nightmare. Is it Nightmare Before Christmas? Oh my God, she watched that for like 3 months straight, and she been watching Red Panda since January. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up see what that movie is called, cause I know it's not called Red Panda. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pull up my Disney Plus app to find out what it's called, cause it's gonna wreck my brain. Cause I know it's not called no Red Panda. Uh, it is. Hold on, I gotta switch profiles. It's called Turning Red. Yes. So you knew what I was talking about. Man, I'm so tired of that damn movie. I promise you I am. I'm so tired of that. And she knows all the songs, y'all. All the songs. Did you Google Red Panda? Is that how you came up with it? I asked my sister, was there really a Red Panda? She was like, that's the name of the boy group. And I'm like, so there's no panda? And she was trying to explain the movie to me. And I was asking her, and she got frustrated with me. I said, don't get mad at me because I don't understand. She was like, you ought to watch it with us. I'm like, no. I mean, my niece would sit there and recite the whole fucking movie and turn around and watch it all over again. I'm like, no. She come in here, Mama T.T. Red Panda? No, not in here. No, ma'am. Yes, Fit Soldier. I do this every Tuesday. It's Talk About It Tuesday, where I come live and I talk about things that's either going on in my life, any type of celebrity thing I want to talk about, um, things that's going on in different sectors that I see that I feel like I want to talk about, anything y'all want to talk about. Nobody usually comes in here. I be having people in the bushes. Yeah, but it's pretty chill. I know. But yeah, Fish Soldier, you're welcome to come and just hang out. It's usually me and Vibrant in here. Eat that right, Vibrant. Oh gosh. I know, Vibrant. It be on the tip of your tongue and you be like, dang, what is that? I have to pick my phone up and go look at the open up my Disney app because I hate that. But alright, y'all. I came live. Joanna didn't show up. So I am Indy. Now if I happen to see her, if she wants me to go live again, to go into detail. Oh yeah, Fish Soldier cool. Vibrant, she's from the KJ sector with me. I've known her for what, 6, 7 years? Fish Soldier, it's been a while. So yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff over there. Good night, Fish Soldier. Oh, well, I don't understand why she wanted me to do this if or asking me to do this. So I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. Well, you, I'm gonna leave that alone, Vibrant. I'm a straight leave that alone. She made a community post and at me. So, and then one of our peers from the KJ community was like, I thought you were talking about our Simply Made. And she was like, I was talking about her ugly ass. I was like, oh, okay. And I was supposed to be here at 7:30, but I had to push it back because, like I said, my niece was in one of her moods. And she, you know how when they get sleepy and they start crying. Foot soldier, yeah, pretty much. Not reading the room. Not reading the room at all. But okay. But yeah, she was sleepy. But I was trying to keep her up. So we did bath, we kicked the ball, and I let my sister take over. Cause y'all know how I am. Like during Christmas, Vibrant, she made any kind of peeping noise. What I do? Y'all gotta go. Foot soldier, bingo. But she been throwing shade to me lately. And when I asked her directly, did we have a problem, she tried to play dumb and then threw some more shade. And then told me I inserted myself into something that had nothing to do with me because she claimed she was talking to somebody else. That's where, well, I don't have a problem because I'm scratching my head, foot soldier. I'm scratching my head, foot soldier. I'm scratching my fake hair, head of hair. I'm scratching it. Letting us tell it. It was vibrant. I had fun every day. It was short, it was simple, it was quick, it got rid of my nerves. It didn't matter if nobody was here. It was fun to break different topics, to have different subjects to talk about. Now it did get kind of complicated now because I was running out of shit to think as far as Christmas themes. But this year Christmas, I'm gonna have it together. I'm gonna write down things and I'm gonna pull it from a jar. Pretty much. But I think it I don't know for Soldier, but my thoughts, what I was gonna ask her, well, I'ma save it. I'ma save it. Thank you, Vibrant. Like I was asking for people to like shout out to ODS and shout out to Lanika for letting me get on their panel and Bree for letting me get on their panel and like promoting, me doing the liveness, and shout out to ODS and Bree for the idea, and they were like my motivation for me to do it with the idea that they came up with. Um, but then people are getting mad because I was wanting to promote myself. So a troll was like, "You need to get it out the mud." So I don't care. It's fine. If I build it, they will come. So eventually, people will come. Oh yeah, Demetra did share me. Oh yeah, because I went in her room and I let her know I'd be sharing you and I'd be watching her from the clouds. Sometimes I drop down in her chat. It depends. If I'm doing something, I'll click into people's chats, and if I can get to my phone to type, then I'll drop down and speak. But if I don't drop down and speak, I'll just share it, and that's because I'm listening on my TV or I'm doing something and I can't really type. But I'll share it on my wall. But Vibrant, as soon as my niece made a hollering screech, I was like, "Oh, y'all gotta go, gotta deal with her. She making a noise." I know it's kind of hard to get to everybody. I can't believe that Noble threatened Kim with Cook. I was like, wow, he did? And then Cook got on Kim panel and said, I ain't even talked to you. So how the hell you passing that information around? Like, what the fuck? That was hilarious as hell. Like, he said that with his chest out, he was going to get him some backup and let him handle her. And I know her and Beach ain't talked in a while, so that was shocking to hear her say that she called her. And it was hilarious to hear VS read the paperwork that Seven put out on her, saying that she had been harassing her for 5 years online when VS only been back online for a year and she was off for three. And those didn't add up. Plus, within this past year, you invited her to go to Vegas with you. So when did she harass you again? So VS claimed she gonna be taking a trip because she gonna have to see her. And then VS thought she was doing a noble thing because information got passed to her that Tracy has a case on her in the sexual deportation department or unit, and that she needed to call and get ahead of it, and that she had a case number because the Mexico dude, he basically, when she did what she did to MU, he called them and let them know that she was at it again. So it kind of reopened his little stuff or whatever, his complaint thing, and it got moved to a different department. It got escalated, and then MU case got transferred, and they picked it up. But she called or something, and they told her no. But then VS people called, and they said yes, but they wouldn't give no information because of the type of case it was. Being a, let me pronounce it the wrong way. With it being an actual type of case, they can't release no information. Only the parties that's involved. Good night, Miss Soldier. Thank you for coming. That was crazy. So if I was her, I would put the whole Noble thing on pause, and then I would be worrying about that. But all right, my sister's going down to the basement to get clothes out the dryer, and my niece is starting to cry. So I'm going to end it here, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me for the last hour. I will see y'all next week for Talk About It Tuesday, episode 5. Until next time, bye, y'all.
Put up in the car to tell me how everybody. Diamonds dancing on me, I'm stepping up to the party. Every girl do the one and nigga shitting on me. I'm sorry. The VIP is in on a hundred. We still get on that good. Damn it's fine. Who is it I see? I swear I want it. I swear I had to. Fly till you break your heart. Let's dance. Switching like we ever have fun. Say I'm a dance, switching like we ever have fun. Switching like we ever have fun. Just playing my favorite song, and I'm already feeling real good right now. Got a cup in my hand. It's about to go down. Got the love in my ears. On the road. Not anyone grooving, but their eyes on me. Party ain't nobody got no plan to leave. With you like we ever have Please don't stop.